Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just about 10 o'clock in Honolulu, 4 o'clock in New York on Monday, 13th day of July 2015, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. Interesting start to the week as a resolution has been reached after 17 hours of non-stop negotiation in Greece. That has transferred into our markets as a very, very strong rally in the equities markets. 1, 2, a viciously strong dollar moving up the ladder, as now the perception is that rate hikes that were set for September are getting closer and closer to being etched in stone. In other words, there's actionable evidence that with the resolution of the Greek crisis and a rebound in our economy, rate hikes can now begin. So that has put some real strength into the dollar. Downside pressure, of course, on the precious metals markets. Currently, we are looking at gold trading at 1156.40, low 49.80. It has really dramatically plunged this morning, 63.90 on the high side, and currently off about $1.50 on the day. As I said, the real story is the dollar. Let's go ahead and bring in our Kitco Gold Index. When we do that, you can really see the effect of the dollar, because when we look at the price of gold down, as I said, about 540 according to Kitco, when you look at that, you can see that normal trading actually brought that market up about $6.90. However, a strengthening U.S. dollar subtracted $12.30, net change off about $5.40 on the day. So traders, most importantly, what does all this fundamental news that surfaced this weekend really amount to when we're looking at and forecasting the future price of gold? Well, I hate to say it, but my sense is right now, as I talked about throughout the last couple of weeks, but specifically on Friday, I talked about the fact that we really need to be looking to sell these rallies, not buy these dips. And in terms of our longer term forecast, it has gone a little bit more bearish, no doubt. Now, of course, we're in this downward channel here, and our system itself, when we consider the fact that we had this wave 3, wave 4, we're currently in a wave 5, we could see wave 5 go as low as about 1080 according to our Elliott wave system right now. And that's just based upon the length of this fifth wave down, and also comparing it to the recent lows that we had when we hit the conclusion of this third wave here. So in terms of where we would look to target or enter the market, I really want to follow this channel. And as I said, we want to be able to sell these rallies. So anytime we see the market approach this upper end of this spectrum right here, that's where we're going to want to initiate short positions in the market and then look for genuinely to trade back down through this channel as the market tracks lower. So traders, we talked about the dollar. I've gone ahead and pulled up our dollar page just so you can get an idea of what kind of strength we are looking at and talking about. Now, of course, when we look at it in terms of a Japanese average chart, you don't really see much in terms of a pivotal turnaround and move back to the upside. Now, we absolutely got a pivotal doji candle as we saw some sort of a corrective action come in. This is after it going above, call it 97, 97.20. But the real tell of the tape, so to speak, is when you look at just a standard candlestick with the true open. Massive engulfing bullish in here, tremendous range on the day, and as I said, up about 78 points and accounting for the entire majority of the sell-off today in gold, even with some normal buying entering the market. So traders, what about silver? 1545 in terms of the net change. You can see that right here, down very, very slightly, 0.17%, low 27, 1527, high 1590. So there has been a trading range. When you look at the standard candlestick chart, and that's what I want to go ahead and pull up here, when we look at that, you can see that after having 3 solid up days in a row, we talked about the fact that we might even take a stab on the long side. That's been negated with the kind of pressure and the strength of the dollar that we saw today. In silver, you've got really a major component once again. 6 cents to the upside, normal trading. 17 cents to the downside due to a strong dollar. Net change, this according to Kitco. Of course, they fix the opens differently than we get when we look at the COMEX, but that shows it off about 11 cents on the day, as opposed to being in essence unchanged, just as we saw in gold. So again, if we cannot get above any kind of real resistance, and I'm pegging resistance right now, right in this area here, which would put it squarely at about 1560 to 1570. You'd want to sell the rallies, just as we're going to be selling the rallies in gold. We're going to want to sell the rallies in silver and look for that market to move lower. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update review. Bye-bye.